The different phases of the moon result from the changing positions of the moon, Earth, and Sun in relation to each other. The moon does not emit light of its own. Instead, it reflects sunlight. As it orbits the Earth, different portions of the moon become illuminated by the sun, leading to the observed phases. The science behind the different phases of the moon involves the relative positions of these celestial bodies and the varying amounts of sunlight reaching the moon's surface. The moon goes through 4 primary phases. New moon. Position. During a new moon, the moon is positioned between the Earth and the sun. The side of the moon facing Earth is in shadow, and no sunlight is visible from Earth. Visibility. The new moon is not visible from Earth because the illuminated side faces away from us. First quarter, waxing crescent. Position. As the moon moves in its orbit, a portion of the illuminated side becomes visible from Earth. This is known as the first quarter because the moon has completed 1/4 of its orbit around the Earth. Visibility. The right half of the moon is visible, and it appears as a crescent shape. Full moon. Position. When the moon is directly opposite the sun, with Earth in between, the entire illuminated side is visible from Earth. Visibility. The entire moon appears round and fully illuminated. Last quarter, waning crescent. Position. As the moon continues its orbit, the illuminated portion visible from Earth decreases, reaching the last quarter. Visibility. The left half of the moon is visible, and it appears as a crescent shape. The transition from one phase to another is referred to as the lunar cycle, which takes approximately 29.5 days to complete. This period is known as a synodic month or lunation. The science behind the changing phases of the moon involves the relative positions of the sun, Earth, and moon. Orbit of the moon. The moon orbits the Earth in an elliptical path, completing one orbit approximately every 27.3 days. This orbital motion is counterclockwise when viewed from above the North Pole. Rotation of the moon. The moon rotates on its axis, completing one rotation approximately every 27.3 days. Interestingly, the moon's rotation period and orbital period are nearly the same, which is why we always see the same face, the near side, of the moon from Earth. Tilt of the moon's orbit. The moon's orbit is tilted slightly with respect to Earth's orbit around the sun. This tilt, combined with the relative positions of the Earth and sun, results in the changing illumination of the moon as viewed from Earth. The combination of these factors creates the predictable cycle of lunar phases that we observe from Earth. The different phases of the moon provide a visual representation of the moon's position in its orbit and its changing relationship with the sun and Earth.